Folks, gather around because tonight we're diving deep. Deep into the digital past, into the primordial soup of the internet. We're talking about Usenet, remember that? It was like Twitter, but with more elbow grease and fewer cat videos. Probably. And in this digital Wild West, a lone programmer, a visionary named Cliff High, unleashed something called the webbot. Now they call it early AI. I call it a crystal ball made of ones and zeros, a digital soothsayer sifting through the chatter of humanity, looking for, well, that's where it gets interesting, doesn't it? It wasn't just counting beans or, words. This webbot, this brainchild of Mr. High, wasn't your average search engine. Oh no, it was designed to be a linguistic detective. It crawled through countless Usenet groups, those ancient forums where people debated everything from Star Trek to, well, darker things apparently. It meticulously tallied the frequency of thousands upon thousands of words. It wasn't just looking at words in isolation, folks. No, it was smarter than that. It recorded clusters of words, phrases that appeared together, forming a kind of collective unconscious word cloud, a digital fingerprint of humanity's burgeoning online soul, if you will. Spooky, right? Now you might think, Stephen, that sounds like a fancy spell checker, and you'd be wrong. So wonderfully, beautifully wrong. Because Cliff High and his webbot weren't just cataloging the mundane. They were on the hunt for patterns, for shifts in collective language that might, just might, predict future trends. Or, as the legends now tell it, uncover secrets so profound, so earth-shattering, they make your tinfoil hat feel inadequate. We're talking about moving from simple data aggregation to something that felt like prophecy, or at least some seriously wild party conversation starters. The purpose, you see, was to tap into the zeitgeist, to listen to the whispers before they became shouts. Could an algorithm, by merely observing our digital utterances, glean insights into what was really going on? Could it see the hidden currents beneath the surface of daily life? The webbot was supposedly doing just that, transforming from a mere analytical tool into a purported seer of the unseen, a technological Nostradamus for the dial-up generation. And oh, the things it supposedly saw. Prepare yourselves, America. The truth isn't just out there. It was apparently lurking in a text file on Cliff High's hard drive. Alright, buckle up, truth seekers, because this is where the webbot's alleged discoveries go from, interesting to wait, what? According to the tales spun from its digital entrails, numerous world leaders, kings, the whole shebang, were making annual pilgrimages. Not to Davos, not to the G7. No, folks, they were supposedly heading to the South Pole, the coldest, most desolate place on Earth. And why, you ask? To visit a pyramid? Yes, a pyramid in Antarctica. And the alleged purpose of these icy excursions? To receive directions from Satan himself. I mean, talk about a power meeting. You can't make this stuff up. Or can you? The webbot did. But wait, there's more. As if secret satanic summits at the South Pole weren't enough for your conspiracy bingo card, Cliff High's digital diviner also supposedly found evidence of other civilizations. Right here on Earth, coexisting with us. Not little green men from Mars necessarily, but intelligent creatures, hidden societies living alongside us, possibly judging our reality TV choices. Imagine that. You think your neighbors are weird? Try having a whole other civilization next door that doesn't even bother to say hello. The webbot was apparently picking up their chatter, their digital footprints, their... well, who knows what exactly, but it was there. And get this, some of these coexisting beings weren't just hiding and judging. No, some were allegedly quite industrious. The webbot reportedly unearthed information about creatures, benevolent entities perhaps, that are actively mending the Earth's ozone layer. Yes, you heard me. While we're arguing about carbon credits, these mysterious beings are out there patching up the atmosphere like cosmic seamstresses, treating our planet as their home, repairing the holes we poke in it. Makes you wonder if they get paid time and a half for weekends, or if they even have weekends. The mysteries abound. So let's recap. We have an early AI sifting through old internet posts, and it spits out tales of global leaders meeting Satan at an Antarctic pyramid, hidden civilizations sharing our planet, and ozone-fixing cryptids. It's a narrative so wild, so audacious, it makes you question everything. Or at least, question what kind of keywords Cliff High was feeding this thing. Was it a glitch in the Matrix? A collective fantasy embedded in the web? Or did webbot stumble upon something truly, profoundly, and terrifyingly real? The implications, folks, are staggering, and slightly chilly if you think about that pyramid. Now, if you thought the webbot was only concerned with futuristic Antarctic escapades, you'd be mistaken. Oh no, this digital detective allegedly delved into the annals of history, or at least the internet's version of it, and it supposedly found some rather unsettling connections. Take our esteemed US presidents. American history, as the bot's interpreters would have it, records many of them as Freemasons. Nothing too shocking there, it's a well-known fact like apple pie or congressional gridlock. But then it gets a Colbert-level twist. George Washington, the father of our nation, the man who could not tell a lie, allegedly communed with a demon, or an alien creature, for aid. This isn't just about one president getting some supernatural help with, say, crossing the Delaware. No, the narrative spun around Webbot's findings paint a broader, more unsettling picture. If the very foundation of our great nation involved chats with otherworldly entities, what else is lurking in the shadows of history? The implications are enormous, folks. It suggests a hidden layer to power, a secret handshake that extends beyond mere mortal politics. It's the kind of revelation that makes you look at the back of the dollar bill with a whole new level of suspicion. Is that an I? Or is it me? And it doesn't stop on this side of the pond. Oh no. The Webbot's alleged findings, or the stories surrounding them, also cast a spooky glow on the British royal family. Similar narratives, you see. Whispers of them being demon worshippers. Now, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's what the digital tea leaves, as read by Webbot, supposedly hinted at. It's like a transatlantic horror story, where the elites of the world are all part of the same spooky club, possibly with very uncomfortable membership dues. One shudders to think about the initiation rites, probably involves bad corgi sweaters. These historical interpretations, allegedly bolstered by an AI sifting through Usenet archives, tap into a deep vein of public fascination and suspicion. Secret societies, hidden agendas, powerful figures, consorting with forces beyond our comprehension. It's the stuff of legends, and apparently, the stuff of Webbot's reports. It makes you wonder, was the AI simply reflecting back the anxieties and conspiracy theories already percolating online? Or was it truly uncovering a hidden history, a diabolical thread woven through the tapestry of our past? Either way, it certainly makes history class sound a lot more exciting. But the Webbot wasn't just a historian of the occult, folks. Oh no, it was also, allegedly, a prophet of sorts. Or at least, its data streams were being aligned with ancient prophecies. Take a saying attributed to the prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It predicts that during the end times, also known as Akhir al-Zaman, Persian soldiers identified by some as modern-day Iranians will journey to where, you guessed it, the South Pole, and their mission? To capture Satan himself. And then, if that wasn't dramatic enough, transport him to Isfahan, Iran, where he will be publicly beheaded in a square. Talk about a pay-per-view event. And the prophetic connections don't stop there. It is claimed that when Jesus Christ was asked about the end times, about the final curtain call for humanity, he indicated they would follow a major solar occultation, a big blackout of the sun. Now isn't that interesting because, as the narrative goes, such a significant solar event reportedly occurred just a few months prior to, well, relatively recently. Think about it. A cosmic sign, aligning with ancient words, possibly flagged by a computer program that reads old internet posts. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes it seems it uses algorithms to give us a heads up. So, what are we to make of all this? An early AI, the Webbot, chews through mountains of forgotten internet text from the Usenet era. It then, through the interpretations of Cliff High, allegedly uncovers satanic meetings in Antarctica, hidden civilizations, ozone-mending creatures, demonic pacts by founding fathers and royalty, and even seems to echo ancient religious prophecies about the end of days. Is this technology tapping into some fundamental truth, some hidden reality that lurks just beyond our perception? Or is it a grand exercise in pattern recognition, where human beings, ever eager for meaning, connect disparate data points to fit pre-existing narratives and fears? Ultimately, the story of Webbot is a fascinating cocktail. It's a blend of nascent technology, enduring mythology, shadowy historical interpretations, and the ever-present human fascination with the apocalypse. It forces us to ask, what happens when our own digital creations start reflecting our deepest, darkest, and most profound speculations back at us? Does the machine see a truth we've missed? Or does it simply hold up a mirror to the collective human psyche, with all its hopes, fears, and its undying love for a really good, really spooky story? Food for thought, America. And maybe, just maybe, a reason to check your internet history for any unusual keyword clusters. You never know.